this case, the afternoon part of the exam, well, I think you really have to have some experience with programming, at least a year. Took me about a year to learn the value of programming, in the sense that because I just said value, it's pretty much if you're writing code, you're writing programming, you need to know where things are going, where things are, and for example, if you have a variable, what is inside this variable, which is a container, right? And then if it goes to this function, this process, this method, whatever you want to call it, depends on the language that you're using. What's the output? If you use it as the input, and inside the method, it does something with the container, the variable, what goes out? What is the value afterwards? So things like that. If you pretty much understand how that part works, and you can write code to explain how things are going, and to show that if you put a container here and its value is 5, and you send it to a function, a method, and it does something to it so that the output is 7, then I think that means you pretty much understand what's going on. Of course, if you're working on multiple languages, you'll find that there are certain nuances, because if you change the value at a certain location, maybe inside the function itself, sometimes the output doesn't change. So you got to know what language you're using and what are these nuances, especially if you're referring to Java or C, C++, because you'll find out also, other than what I just said a while ago, if the machine is doing this in a certain way, or you're using another type of editor like Visual Studio, then the output could also vary. So in that sense, the way I solved the PhilNITS exam before was to do the Java questions. Now the new exam, if we look at it more closely, they're saying that there's no more choosing between Java, C++, COBOL, or whatever language. You just have to answer all the questions and see how the values change and what the values are supposed to be. And that way, I think, if you understand that, then you can pass the exam, okay?